and welcome. As I told you in one of my other videos, one of our favorite dinners is steak, smashed cauliflower, and a mushroom, onion, and pepper stir fry. And today on this particular video, I'm going to make the onions, the peppers, and the mushroom stir fry. So let's get our pan going. And I'm going to put a couple of turns of olive oil around the pan. And a little bit of butter. Let's just use my tongs here. There we go. And I'm going to start by cutting the onion, since it takes the longest to cook. My favorite onions are Vidalia onions. I'm a Georgia girl, but any sweet onion will do. I know the Peruvian sweet onions are really good. I usually, when Vidalia onions are in season, try to buy up a bunch of them, and I will caramelize a bunch and freeze them. My dad used to buy a whole bunch of them up and put them in pantyhose, of all things, and like tie a little knot in between each onion and then store them in a dark spot so that he would have Vidalia onions all year. Let me turn this down just a little bit. Oh, that smells good already. All right. And we're just going to do a little chop here. They don't have to be little bitty pieces. Let's get rid of that piece. All right. Let's get this into our pan. Oh my goodness, that smells so good already, and it's just onions. Give it a quick little turn there. All right, next, let's go ahead and put our mushrooms in. And I just went ahead and bought pre-sliced, washed mushrooms. It's just easy. So there we go. Alrighty, now our pepper. When I cut a pepper, I usually just cut it in half, and then I just pull the seed part out. There we go. And we're just going to give this a rough chop too. I wish you had smell-o-vision. It is wonderful. And in this pot over here, I have the cauliflower going. So if you haven't watched that video, make sure you go find the video for the smashed cauliflower, because it is so yummy. And then we still have steak to do. All right, now, we also want to put a little garlic in. Great way to take out your aggressions, beating up on the garlic, or your frustrations, if you've had any for the day. Give it a quick little chop. Throw that in our pan. Oh yeah, now it is smelling really fine. Garlic, onions, red peppers, mushrooms. Oh, yum. All right, let's add a little bit of, I think we're going to, instead of salt and pepper, I'm actually going to use my house blend, which is onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper. You can get the recipe on my website. And give it a quick spin here. Oh, this is going to be delicious. Now we're going to let this saute down for just a little bit. Soften up. The onions are going to get translucent. The peppers will soften. The mushrooms will begin to caramelize some. And then we're going to come in and hit it with a little bit of balsamic vinegar at the end and let it cook just a little bit, and it will be so incredibly yummy. So we'll let this cook for a few minutes and we'll be back. These are starting to cook down really nicely. You can see our onions are getting translucent and the mushrooms are getting soft. All right, we're going to pour a little bit of balsamic vinegar over the top. Oh my goodness, that was already smelling wonderful, but now it's really smelling good. We'll let it just hang out in that balsamic vinegar for a few minutes. And the balsamic vinegar is starting to mix with the juices from the vegetables and the butter and the olive oil that we used. It's making such a wonderful sauce. Doesn't that look wonderful? It smells absolutely wonderful in here. All right, I'm going to grab my plate. And we'll just turn the oven off real quick, stove off. And we'll just pour that right in. Yum, look at that. And just imagine laying a nice juicy steak over the top of it. Absolutely fantastic. So make sure you check out the steak video and the garlic smashed potatoes because they're awesome too. I think you're going to love this meal.